Good evening, everyone, and happy Mother's Day from the United States. It's been a long time since I've come online. It's been a long time since I've recorded anything other than my car. I just drew something. Some light language codes and some light language. And I just feel very inspired right now. I hope you can see it. I hope it's not backwards. Kinawaiwaietu kesuiete kiniama. Omkewaniama na wakutoyewasio tutia niama kwate. Kitute. Mesme kwaye suniama ne kwate. Omaya ne makwaietu su ikite kutia mia nu ikus etuaka. Imheweye. I am the one you know as Jesus. It's been a while since I've channeled through this dear being, and it's been a while since I've done it in this sort of format with her. Times are changing, my dear ones, all over this beautiful planet. It is time for you to be one with Gaia. Whether you like it or not, things are going to happen. So now it is time to just release. Release all sadness, fears, confusions. And most of all, release your stubbornness. Release these attachments to old ways. No, it has to be this way. No, this is the way I've always done it. That's not going to fly anymore. Nothing is going to be the way that you've always done it, because these systems are no longer applicable. So take some time to look at what you are resisting, even if it means changing your food habits, even if it means your banking habits, even if it means your financial habits. What is really going to serve you? Is stashing away, hoarding away money, invisible money in a system that is there corrupt to take advantage of you? Is that what you want to hold on to? Because the day will come when you cannot access your money anymore. And then what did you hoard it away for? Think about your resistances. Think about what you are clinging on to. No, but I have to do this job. If I don't do this job, I won't have health insurance for my family. What if I change my jobs? It's scary to change jobs. Yes, it is scary to change jobs. It definitely is. But do you remember all the conversations about fear? Do you remember how that fear is exactly telling you that you should not be in that job any longer? If you are afraid to change, that is your internal guidance system telling you that what you are feeling towards your job is wrong. Even though it may not seem like that is the answer to that fear. No, I'm fearful that if I let go of my job, I'm no longer going to be secure. Well, of course. You have been taught to fear that. Now it is time for you not to fear being insecure, not knowing what's going to happen. Because I tell you what, things are going to happen whether you like them or not. What if the opportunity to change jobs for maybe one that pays a little bit less, but that offers you a little bit more time freedom? What if you pass that up and then you walk into work one day and you get a pink slip? See what that fear did? That fear caused you not to take an opportunity that would have given you a relief in another part of your life. Do not be so attached to systems of this planet, because everything is going to change. It's going to get worse before it gets better. And the better you are at dealing with uncertainties, fear, and understanding what these actually mean and what they bring up into you now, the easier it is going to be in the future. The easier it is when you go to fill up your gas and there is no gas, fill up your car and there is no gas. When you go to the grocery store and there is no food. How are you going to remedy this from now? Well, number one, be creative on how you get your food. Is there a patch of earth or a pot that you can grow a tomato plant in? A head of lettuce in? These are serious things. We have become so used to getting up at 2 in the morning and going to a store that's open 24 hours and finding things that have been brought to you from 3,000 miles away. If that supply chain is down, what's going to happen? How do you address that fear? How do you address that uncertainty? You have to work on that now. You have to work on that now. And this is not to generate fear. This is so that you take a long, hard look at what you hold important and what systems have been artificially maintained for you. Ladies and gentlemen, my dearest brothers and sisters, it is time for us to truly examine each aspect of our existence. If I rely on a train to do something, what happens if that train doesn't come? Well, you've got to figure it out. And it's good to do that not with a sense of panic, not with a sense of, my God, my world is crumbling around me. That's not the time to deal with it. The time to deal with these fears is now, while you still are in a state of what you deem to be control. Truly understand this is not meant to incite any sort of panic or fear. This is simply a message of love, a message from my consciousness to yours about the possibilities of shakeup. Whether it be physical, whether it be an earthquake, whether it be governmental, whether it be in the health industry, whether it be in the education industry. You must learn peace inside of your heart. You must learn how to manage the tempest. You must learn that your safety is in your heart. It is in the knowledge that you will be fine, that this is temporary, that there is better days, better times ahead. We love you. We care for you. We wish you to be at peace and to manage yourself for the person that you are. And by knowing how to conquer the fear that has been fed to you, that has been harvested from you. And we must learn this now. Learn to live a life of peace within you. There is no reliance on this external world for happiness, for joy, for love, for comfort. Those human needs are given to you by your divine Creator, and they are accessible to you within your heart and your connection to Source. You also have your dear Mother Earth on this day dedicated to mothers that is there also for you. She would not have birthed you if she could not take care of you. So reclaim your true mother. Reclaim the earth that has provided sustenance for you. Honor her as your earthly true mother. Seek answers within her. Seek answers within yourself. Seek answers through us, your angelics, your divine beings, your galactic brothers and sisters, all of us that are here to assist you in this next step in the human evolution. I am the one you know as Jesus, and I come to you today with love, with joy, and with hope. That is all. Okay. On a personal note, I changed my bank about 4 months ago. I used to be a part of a big corporate bank, and I put my money in a credit union, a local credit union that is not affiliated with the banking industry. So if my money is going to be loaned out, it's going to be loaned out to people like me. It's not going to be loaned out to some banker. So I've heard it before, there might be a day where we wake up and there's no TV, there's no way of getting information, there's no nothing, and what do you do then? What are you going to do then? You have to breathe, because the day will go on. And we have to view how much are we attached to what we are attached to. I love my home, but big deal. Love my jewelry, big deal. Love my car, big deal. It's a lot to think about. And what truly do we need to be safe and content? I have a couple gallons of water in my basement. More than likely, I should probably store a little bit more. Because if the water is not safe to drink, or invest in a filtration system. I saw this filtration system on Facebook. I don't know, it's like this big, huge, like stainless steel, double chamber, double filter kind of thing. I'm thinking about getting that because you could literally go down to a stream and fill it up, and it'll filter out impurities, you know. So through understanding the true nature of the matrix system, this matrix that it keeps us in fear, that keeps us panicked, that keeps us unhappy, that keeps us down. You know, the way to detach from all of that is to really understand what it all means. It is an artificial system. It does not have to be that way. Not at all. It doesn't have to be that way at all. We can change anything we want in an instant. We can change anything. We can change our hair color. We can change our eye color, you know, in an instant. Just to show you how temporary physical things are. What we should be really listening to is a way to be honest and free from the grip of modern day society, and learn to live off the land. Learn what's edible, what's not edible. You know, it's very complicated. But I wish you a good evening. I can't talk anymore because I'm just going to bury myself like foot in mouth, and I'm going to ruin everything for poor Jesus. All right, well, hey, have a good evening. I love you all. Good night.